Welcome back. The details. President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi instructed to launch a new real estate financing program for low and medium income brackets through long-term loans that could reach 30 years with maximum interest of 3%. The president's directives came during his meeting with Governor of the Central Bank, Tariq Amer, and a number of the bank officials, during which the head of state praised the CBE performance amid coronavirus outbreak, according to the state's general economic strategy. Amer reviewed the CBE efforts in upgrading the agricultural bank system, as it plays a vital role in boosting the agricultural sector across Egypt. The meeting also tackled the presidential initiative, which had been launched in 2015 for small and medium firms, or SMEs, of a total funding of £234 billion, which provided about a million job opportunities. The meeting also discussed the latest developments of the banking sector amid the economic repercussions of the pandemic outbreak. Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli held a meeting on Sunday with the Governor of South Sinai, General Khalid Fouda, to review the progress report of a number of developmental and services projects in the governorate. During the meeting, Madbouli called for expanding the implementation of several tourism projects in the resort of Sharm el-Sheikh. Fouda reviewed the latest developments of a number of ongoing projects of the education sector and reiterated that there was more than £6 million allocated for expansions to upgrade works in some schools at the valley and mountainous areas. He also discussed a number of investment projects on Nuweiba and Uyun Musa districts. The 31st International General Conference of the Islamic Affairs Supreme Council continued its sessions on Sunday. The conference, entitled Interfaith and Intercultural Dialogue, was held under the auspices of President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi. Minister of Endowments Dr. Muhammad Mukhtar Gum'a inaugurated the conference on Saturday, and addressing the session on Sunday, Gum'a said the ministry is concerned with training professionals. He said specialized courses are being held with a number of universities to qualify male and female preachers in the fields of psychology and social science, besides media knowledge and foreign languages. 35 countries are participating in the event, as well as 75 prominent figures. The sessions of the two-day conference discussed a number of issues, on top of which is the need for humanity to lay down the concept of dialogue and build the values of tolerance and respect for communities and their different cultures, as well as combating terrorism. Describing it as a violation of international law, the Arab League and Palestine strongly condemned the Czech Republic's opening of a diplomatic office in occupied Jerusalem, or Al-Quds. The Palestinian Foreign Ministry said it considered Prague's move a blatant attack on the Palestinian people and their rights and a flagrant violation of international law. Meanwhile, Arab League Secretary General Ahmed Abul Ghait said in a statement that the legal status of occupied Jerusalem, or Al-Quds, will be affected by the decision of one country or another to open representative offices. Underlining that Al-Quds office was not an embassy, the Czech Foreign Ministry said it was meant to strengthen Prague's strategic partnership with Israel and improve services for the Czech citizens there. Within the framework of the General Command of the Armed Forces plan to upgrade the level of training and exchange of experiences with the armed forces of friendly countries, the Egyptian and French naval forces conducted a transient naval training on Sunday. The naval training is carried out with the participation of the Egyptian frigate Al-Fatih and the combating group accompanying the French aircraft carrier Charles de Gaulle within the scope of the fleet's southern operations. The training included joint combat activities at the formation of near and remote guard curtains, with the formation of all types of defense formations and night sailing to repel various threats. The joint naval exercises highlights the depth of bilateral ties. Egypt's coronavirus recovered people rose to 146,803 people after 369 more patients were discharged from quarantine hospitals. Reviewing the daily tally of the virus casualties in Egypt, the health ministry reported 641 new infections and 42 new death cases. The figure brings the total number of infected people to 190,280, including the mentioned recoveries and fatalities to 11,256. According to the Center for Systems Sciences